Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Robin Hernandez. I work with Crossroads Community Food Network's Healthy Eating Program. Welcome.
Hi all, I'm Sarah Servin. I'm the Crossroads Farmers Market Program Manager. Excited to have you all here.
We are going to go through some volunteer opportunities with Crossroads Community Food Network. Go ahead. I think we can go to the next slide. Thanks, Sarah. So we've just done some introductions and we are going to share a little bit about our farmers market, some volunteer opportunities there. Then we're going to talk a little bit about the healthy eating program and volunteer opportunities with that program, and then what to do next. We do have a video that you'll be able to watch on our YouTube channel. It's not quite loading during this recording. That's our community ambassador, Flor Yanes. She's also our fresh checks coordinator. So if you come to the market, you will see Flor. She's just describing a little bit about how farmers markets are for everyone. Everyone's welcome. And we hope that we will see you there. This is part of our volunteer agreement, and we want to read this to you. You're also welcome to pause the video and read it at your leisure. It's our non-discrimination and anti-racism policy. Crossroads has a strict zero tolerance, non-discrimination, and anti-racism policy. We recognize that systemic racism is historic and persistent. Our food system was built under colonialism, institutionalized racism, and capitalism, and many negative aspects of it continue to disproportionately affect Black, Brown, Indigenous, people of color, and other community members that continue to be marginalized. We're working towards creating more inclusive spaces and calling out oppressive behavior, defined as any conduct that demeans, marginalizes, rejects, threatens, or harms anyone on the basis of ability, age, cultural background, education, ethnicity, gender, immigration status, language, nationality, physical appearance, race, religion, or sexual orientation.
Thanks for reading through that, Robin. One other thing to note is that Crossroads uses de-escalation practices to resolve conflicts when they occur in public spaces in which our programs are run. So the Montgomery County Crisis Center is available at any hour at 240-777-4000.
Just a little bit more about our de-escalation practices. Crossroads Farmers Markets and the garden spaces that we use for the Healthy Eating Program are public and welcoming spaces. So we encounter, they're public facing, so we see everybody. If a conflict arises while you're volunteering, remember to remain calm. You can look for Sara Servin or Robin Hernandez or any Crossroads staff person if a conflict arises.
Great, thank you. So we're gonna just talk a little bit about Crossroads Farmers Market and the different opportunities that might be available to volunteers at the market. And just wanna share a little bit of background about the market before we get started. So the market is open this year from April 14th through November 24th from 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And at a glance, the market first opened in 2007. So this is actually our 15th season operating at the market. It's been since 2014 that we've been at our current location on Ann Street. And so we really have developed a presence in that area. 67% of the businesses that are at Crossroads Farmers Market are immigrant and or woman owned, which is also reflective of the community in which we're based. We are committed to food access, equity, and the local food economy. And one of the primary ways that we do that is through our federal our matching program that we call Fresh Checks. So at the market, we are able to match SNAP, also known as food stamps. We're able to match WIC programs for mothers with young children, as well as any other federal nutrition benefits program, including the pandemic EBT, which we saw new in 2020 and into 2021. And we are located in the heart of the Tacoma-Langley Crossroads, very close to the Crossroads bus station. And it's accessible by bus, car, walking, and we invite everyone over there to either shop or volunteer or tell your family, friends. Everybody's invited. And specific volunteer opportunities with the market. A lot of support we need surrounds market setup and breakdown. Other opportunities there, you can help your local farmers with customers or translation, especially translating from English to Spanish or Spanish to English, and Amharic to English and French to English, or vice versa. Um, there's many languages spoken at the market, so any language that you speak is useful and valued at the market space, and in life generally. Learn and share resources about federal nutrition benefits and matching programs. You can help with market outreach through social media, events, and online graphics. Always need an extra hand or two in that. You can also help to create activities to hand out at market. Robin and the Healthy Eating Program do a lot of fun activities at the market, and it's great to have them there each week as well. Volunteers will hopefully have fun each week volunteering and working outdoors in all weather. And just one thing to note is that while we're still making sure to create safe environments, masks are still required until the county and state health departments lift that requirement. But as of now, masks are required, and we do have hand washing stations provided throughout the market. We've also worked diligently to have volunteers make sure that they're marking 6 feet spacing so that folks are waiting in line and giving enough space between other people, and that people are just respectful of safe distances between other people. And so we're hoping that you are, as a volunteer that's interested in the market, excited about actively participating in your local food system. We work hyper locally, and our farmers are coming from a maximum of 125 miles away, but mostly Southern Pennsylvania is the furthest north, and Northern Virginia is the furthest south. Most are coming from Maryland. We hope that you enjoy working in a multilingual and multicultural spaces, that you are looking for a space to express your creativity, and you enjoy sharing information and resources with others in public spaces. And you are curious about local agriculture and sustainability. Lots of opportunities to talk with local farmers and producers and entrepreneurs and kind of get excited and energized in those areas. We hope that you have fun working outdoors in all weather and that you enjoy working as part of a team.
Awesome. Sign me up.
Thanks, Robin.
So thanks so much, Sarah. I'm going to talk a little bit about the opportunities for in-person and virtual volunteering with the Healthy Eating Program. These are a few images from the last year. The first one is cooking at an apartment building with middle school students. This was pre-COVID. We have some garlic planting going on at a Tacoma Park Market. And then the image of the plants is a giveaway at the market. And then just some carrots lined up there growing different stages of growth. The Healthy Eating Program, just to give you guys an idea of where it came from, was started around 2009. It began with the former program manager, Michelle Dudley, joining with moms at Rolling Terrace Elementary School to talk about and learn about sharing nutrition information and recipes. The program evolved into in-person cooking classes during the school day at 2 local elementary schools, at Rolling Terrace and Piney Branch. And here is a farmer, someone who has sold at Crossroads in the past, Farmer Nee of Dodo Farms, teaching students about brassicas and cabbage at Rolling Terrace. With the opportunities in the virtual classroom, so this is the cooking classes that have moved into the virtual Zoom classrooms. Students that are volunteering, or anyone that's volunteering with us in the virtual rooms, would be taking notes during class, writing down memorable quotes, letting participants into the Zoom room as our co-host, being an engaged participant in the classrooms. That means asking questions, responding, taking note of what's happening in the chat. There's always an opportunity to teach and share recipes, so if that speaks to you, we would love to have you. There is a form that I would ask volunteers to complete after class. It's just for attendance purposes and making a note of any of those notes, those quotes that you wrote down. I could totally understand if you're a little zoomed out after the last year of being very virtual. So we're always, just like Sarah mentioned, we're always looking for folks that feel that are artistic or creative or want to take a stab at that, making flyers and translating information. We have introduced in-person volunteering opportunities with the Healthy Eating Program through partnering with local PTA groups and master gardeners to grow food for donation and education. We are doing this with all COVID restrictions in force, so mask wearing, we have hand washing stations and hand sanitizer available, and we are only allowing small groups to volunteer at gardens. In a garden space, we're asking volunteers to be willing to engage with the public and explain what we're working on. You would be weeding, planting, mulching, and harvesting in all types of weather. We'd be working collaboratively in small groups. Again, masks and social distancing will be required in the gardens. We are following garden rules and regulations, which are specific to each location, so those would be reviewed before starting work. Using tools only as they're intended to be used, so keeping folks safe. We would again review those rules and safety procedures in each space. If you are looking to complete student service learning hours, it's your responsibility to keep track of those hours. We will keep a tally of when you're volunteering and the hours, but again, that would be your responsibility to keep track of. It's the same at the market. Garden volunteers at the market, if you decide if you are available on Wednesdays and you're at the market, there may be some opportunities to help with the healthy eating program by packing seed kits, planting seeds that will then be given away at market, or packing ingredients for virtual cooking classes. We've also done some coloring kits, so just making up these different take-home kits so folks can do something at home. Okay, we have some different locations. So this is a lot of information here. So if you need to pause the video, go for it. The virtual rooms, again, you need access to the internet, a computer or phone in order to enter those rooms. And then we have several gardens around Tacoma Park that we are currently working with. You can see here for yourself, almost all are walkable from the downtown Tacoma Park, and then the Centro Nia location is walkable from the farmers market. All right, so if anything has perked your interest, you're getting excited, you feel like you have something you would love to share with the community, we would love to have you. We would be honored to have you and your creative skills and your wonderful self. We have a few next steps so that you can go ahead and start to sign up for hours.
All right, thanks, Robin. So I'm going to just share with you all a few of the forms that we have. So the first one is the interest form, and this one will just ask for your email, contact information, when you're available to volunteer with us, and what day of the week and days of the week that you're available to work with us. We also ask a few questions around if you are interested in working with the market specifically or healthy eating specifically, what kind of activities that are listed there are you most interested in, so that we can kind of have a better idea of how to make the volunteer experience more particular for you. We also are interested in what you're good at, why you want to volunteer with us, describe any skills or experiences that you have that you'd like to share. And as we are in a multicultural, multilingual environment all the time, we also want to know if you speak any other languages, if you're trying to learn any other languages, and how you might be able to contribute those to the market or the healthy eating program. And then finally, we just are curious how you learned about us. If it was through word of mouth or through specific programs, or if you were maybe a participant in the healthy eating program or the market yourself, it would be great to know. So that's that form. The second form is the volunteer liability form, which we will have both printed copies. Robin and I will have printed copies in our different programs of this form, but you will just need to fill out this form and sign it. And if you are under 18, then you will need to have your parent or guardian sign the form as well. In this form, it also has our anti-discrimination statement and policy that you'll have the opportunity to read over and sign as well. And then the final and probably more exciting piece is selecting the dates and activities that work for you.
Mhm.
So I'm going to just run through, I'm going to scroll through here and find an activity that's happening on the calendar. So this Saturday, the day that I'm filming this is before May 15th, to give you an idea. So um, there is a Blair Road Garden volunteer activity. So I'm excited about that one, and I'm going to sign up. Click that box right there, submit and sign up. And then I just input my name, last name, email, and your phone number. And this platform will actually email you a day before the activity that you signed up for so that you can be reminded to go to that activity the next day.
Great.
And I think that is it.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Sarah.
Yeah. Uh,
Fantastic.
yeah, so if you all are interested in volunteering with the Crossroads programs, please definitely reach out to Robin or myself. We are more than excited to have you all, and just fill out those forms, and we will review them and get you all volunteering as soon as possible. But thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.